am very tired because I spent half the night editing. Okay, coffee's kicking in. And where is my book? Hey guys, it's time for another episode of This Is Not a Book. It has been a long time since I did the last episode, and I've been getting requests out the wazoo to continue this series, so you got it. Here's another episode of This Is Not a Book. Let's get into it now. So first is, this is a window. Cut out hole, place in front of desired view, sit. So I started by drawing some rainbow curtains because window, curtain, you know, and I really like them. If I ever have my own art room, I would love to have some rainbow curtains like this. And then I cut out the window. I realized you're supposed to put the window in front of like a real life scenario type thing, but reality's boring. Let's just make something up that's more fun. And this is high concept, so try to stay with me. You know how rainbows are in the clouds, right? So instead of putting an ordinary rainbow in the cloud, I put a rainbow cat in the cloud. I stole this idea from myself because I did a pin of this in my last Friday video and I really wanted to bring it back somehow in one of my books, and look, I made it happen. Next is, this is a choice. Pick a number between 1 and 221. Go to that page, flip forward 5 pages, do whatever is on that page immediately. I chose the number 62. I went to that page, somehow made it on the first try. I don't know, I'm very talented, I guess. Flip forward 5 pages from there, and this is where I landed. This is a research project. Find an encyclopedia. Open it up to a random page. Okay, so basically do research on a random subject. I pulled my encyclopedia from underneath my pillow. Just kidding, I don't have an encyclopedia. I just went to the internet and used a random noun generator, and it generated the word fan. So I went to this very informative site called Wikipedia. Ever heard of it? And wrote down a bunch of random crap about fans, hand fans specifically because they're prettier. This felt a little bit too close to schoolwork for me, so I really just wanted to get through it and get to the fun part, which was drawing the fan. And I was actually able to use my watercolors. Normally I can't because watercolor will bleed straight through this paper, but the page before it, I actually glued together with this page because there was some prompt on there that I didn't want to do. But anyway, since it was double layered, I was able to use my watercolors without worrying about it bleeding through. Pause and rewind. This page still has to be decorated, so I started by drawing this girl, and she's holding the number 62 because that's the number that I picked. She's got this face like, okay. But I realized I should have written down the number of the page that I actually ended up doing. But yeah, this is in pen, so there's no turning back. So I stuck her on there and realized she was way too small, so I added these little number cards so that it looks like they're hanging on a wall or something, and she took one off the wall. I don't know. It was a last-minute idea. And the other page is really boring. I just added some shading on it to match the little number things. Next page is, this is an excuse to avoid other things. Write a list of things you would like to avoid here. I wrote a bunch of chores and cleaning stuff, which, let me clarify. I feel like this makes me look like I'm a really dirty person, like I just avoid cleaning all the time and I never clean, but that's actually not true. I clean all the time, and that's probably why I don't like cleaning, because I feel like I'm always doing it. There are other things I could add to this list also, but I wanted to keep it in one theme because I thought it would make for a better drawing. You know what I could have put on here though? The litter box. Ugh, I meant to do that and then I totally forgot. I could have put the litter box on there and little clumps of cat poop. It would have been so cute/gross. And next is a lot of reading. It says, this is a virtual reality. Make a list of your personality traits, take those traits and exaggerate or embellish them, create a character or avatar with these traits as superpowers. Okay, basically you just take some things about you and make a superhero out of them. This was one of my favorite pages in my old This Is Not a Book, so I was really excited to do this page over again. One thing I will point out, this girl is supposed to be wearing brown tights. It's not that her skin is just suddenly way darker than her face. I kept on darkening them to make that more apparent, but I don't know, does it look like she's wearing brown tights or does it look like she just got really tan on her legs? And yes, this rainbow superhero does look suspiciously close to the last rainbow superhero that I drew in my Create This book. Apparently, I'm just recycling a lot of old ideas in this video. I'm a big fan of this page though. This might be like my second or third favorite page in this book so far. Finally, I'm gonna finish the page that I started last episode, which is this one, and basically I wrote a message to you guys and I asked you to write me a message back saying whatever you wanted in the comment section, and you did. I got lots of comments from you guys, so I scrolled through some of these comments and picked out a few that spoke to me and that I wanted to include. So many nice comments, lots of funny comments, very clever comments, and let me tell you, a shocking amount of comments about potatoes. I don't know why, guys, what's up with the potato thing? I don't get it, but y'all love your potatoes. Anyway, I smushed together as many as I could on one piece of paper and printed them out and then cut them up and woo, look at that magic trick. I'll bet you'll be wondering how I did that for the rest of the day, right? Put those aside and break out the paint. Look at that little life hack that I'm doing with the post-its and the spine of the book. Yeah, I just made that up, but I'm actually really impressed because it really helped out a lot to keep the paint from the other side. I wanted the other page to be like YouTube themed, so I drew this little bundle of balloons with the YouTube logo, and obviously the 151K is how many subscribers I have at the moment. I think this page will be cool to look back on one day. Not today, just one day. Okay, that's it for today, and I actually did 6 pages this episode. I don't know if you caught that, instead of 5, because I did have a couple that weren't that time consuming, so I squeezed another one in there. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite page was. Bye!